Welcome back to WDRB News at 5. We have stepped outside to talk about all things bugs, so let's bring in our friend Matt Vanderpool from the Louisville Public Health and Wellness Department. They affectionately call this guy the bug guy, but you take it with jest, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so we've spent a lot of time talking about cicadas, 17-year brood. They're singing loudly to let us know we're here.
Deafening in my yard.
That is definitely, yeah, seriously. And listen, is it like a little bit soothing to you? Is it like a sound machine?
No, it sounds like alien spacecraft landing.
Okay, all right, we'll go with that. But mosquitoes,
Yeah.
big this time of year. Ticks also
Absolutely.
big this time of year. You brought us kind of a show and tell because
Sure.
these bugs can carry diseases.
Absolutely, and that's the reason why the health department is so concerned about mosquitoes and ticks. We've had a long-standing mosquito control program, and I brought some samples of mosquitoes that we get in our surveillance traps. And the reason why we do surveillance is we kind of know what kind of mosquitoes we have in this area. We've been doing it since 1956. But we need to know when there's disease in the area. So we constantly test these mosquitoes in our lab and then do mosquito mitigation projects, fogging for what people see in the neighborhoods to take care of that. But also, ticks are a big thing that has gone underreported with disease. And we want to be on the front side of making sure that Louisville residents are safe. And we do surveillance. And these are actually, we'll talk about it in a minute with spotted tick, but these are ticks that have been brought in from the public for us to look at.
Okay, so we know we've had a ton of rain. Yeah. We have, not just in the last week, in the last several weeks and a couple months, we've even got a bunch coming tomorrow, Mark is telling us. That's, good for mosquitoes, kind of bad for us.
Absolutely. So the health department, well, before I even get into what the health department does, it's important to understand that most people in Jefferson County, Louisville Metro, and around the surrounding area, they can take care of a lot of their mosquito problems by just emptying out water. I brought this in. This is just a bottle cap, but this is small enough to breed 3 or 4 mosquitoes. Most people don't realize that. Tires can breed upwards of 75 to 100 mosquitoes every single week. So it's the health department's job to help take care of like the big mosquito issues, but each individual resident can take care of those small water issues too.
All right, let's talk about ticks. What can, Joe Citizen do to prevent tick bites?
So the best thing to do to prevent tick bites, number one, when you're out, is to wear some type of insect repellent. And the EPA has a whole host of different things that work for ticks and mosquitoes. And oftentimes it's some of the same stuff. But what people can do around their house for ticks is keep their grass cut down. Tall grass will allow ticks to get in there and be really happy. If you have lots of wildlife, that's fine, but just know that lots of wildlife moving through your yard is going to increase the number of ticks.
Now, as I understand it, the health department wants to see our ticks, is that correct?
Absolutely. So
why and how do we get them to you?
Yeah, so we have a spotted tick program, and that's something we launched about 3 years ago. And what we do is, because there's only 4 people doing all the mosquito and tick work at the health department for all of Louisville Metro, we need to crowdsource that, and that's wherein the public comes. So we have all the information online so that people can, if they're out at a park or in their yard, they can get that tick off of them, put them in a vial, something that's not a Ziploc bag, but something like this or a medicine bottle, put hand sanitizer on it, fill out the online form, and they can bring it down to the health department, mail it into the health department, and then I'll be taking a look at it, and then we'll send it over to our lab.
All right, so this QR code that you should be looking at right now will take you directly to the form to fill out if you find a tick, and it walks you through how to physically get it to the Metro Health and Wellness Department. Hey, Matt, as always, we appreciate you being here.
Happy to be here.